Yay! Okay, let's go. Let's get it started. About to hit start the webinar and let the VIPs into the room. And boom, there we go. Kaboom. Guess who stepped in the room? You did. Hello, 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 and welcome to this session. Woo! We have had quite the week together. We have shifted energy. I'm so glad that you are here. If you are still hanging by now, oh my goodness, you are definitely focused on leveling up this year, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So come on into the room. Have some water. We're going to have a wonderful conversation today. Today we are delving into, we're doing actually it's a quantum masterclass replay. It's a replay, but it's live. Yay, Goddess Antoinette and Goddess Tynesha are here. It's a replay, but it's live. And it's very interesting because I can see a direct correlation between who shows up. Investing in yourself is one thing. The next step is showing up, who shows up and how successful your ventures are going to be. So I'm excited for the next year for the goddesses I see on Facebook. For example, Goddess Maria, Goddess Michelle, Goddess Angela. I'm excited for the VIP goddesses, Goddess Gabrielle, Goddess Antoinette, Goddess Tanisha. I'm excited for all of you goddesses who show up and show out, because I know that this is going to be a breakthrough year for you. And I know that, I'm excited for myself because I know that these next 12 months for me are going to be an even more breakthrough. So we welcome in that breakthrough energy. We welcome it in, we welcome it in, we welcome it in. So I'm going to do a brief reading and we're going to get started. Today is going to be, I'm going to say this again, it's going to be a replay, a redoing, a take two of the quantum masterclass, the quantum marketing masterclass that we did the other day, because there's been so much tech stuff going on. The VIP goddesses, woo, we had such a beautiful workshop yesterday. And if you're watching this, it's not too late to go register for the VIP and at richgoddess.club, watch the replays. The activations are coming. Make sure that you take advantage of those. Make sure you take advantage of the workbooks and everything that is there. Yes, Empress Star, breakthrough. Yes, breakthrough, 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 breakthrough season. It is elevation. It is elevate and breakthrough season. Type into the comments, elevate and breakthrough. And we are still on the energy of this card from Colette Baron Reed's deck, which says, all the threads of fate must bend. We got into this in the VIP yesterday. All the threads of fate must bend. So I did a reading for us actually before we started. Actually, let me just share that reading that I did before we started. It was interesting because, again, wounded healer energy came through with Goddess Sekhmet. It is the full moon at the time of this recording. So it makes sense. And we're both wearing the same color, blood red. And so wounded healer energy. But what was very interesting is this time we got the energy of moving from scarcity into level up energy, which is, I think, very much what we are doing here. Moving from the energy of scarcity and moving into the energy of leveling up. Moving from the energy of being a shadow of ourselves, really, into queen energy, queen ya, santewa, moving into that energy. Okay, so Goddess Gabrielle says, the video is glitchy. Oh no. Someone please let me know, is the video glitchy for you too? Okay, Goddess Doreen says it's you. Okay, all right. Good. Not that I want you to be with glitchy video, Goddess Gabrielle, but yes, we are today the technology gods. Come on, technology gods. Come on, tech gods. Let's do this. This take two is for you. Let's do this. Come on. Technology tried to get me today, but not today. No, not today. So let me make sure we're recording. Okay, yes, we are recording. We got video, we got audio. And as I said, today we are delving into quantum marketing. Also, if you're interested in joining the six-figure Spiritpreneur Priestesshood, six-figure Priestesshood, definitely, definitely, definitely go to manifestyourbusiness.com. Type that in the comments, manifestyourbusiness.com, manifestyourbusiness.com. The dates that we start are on there, but at the time of this recording, the orientation will be in a week. You also have orientation in a week. Those of you I see here who are going to the retreat. So orientation is in a week. And then in a week after that is when we begin. Okay. All right. Good. Excellent. Yes. 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 Mojuba. Yes. Ogun. Yes. Come through with the tech. Absolutely. And let us have a smooth session. Ashe. 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 All right. So let's get this party started. Come on. Let's go. Quantum marketing on a Friday so that you can then get out there and live your Friday best life with this energy. Oh, let me just share this with you because you're all thought leaders who are going to be in this container creating your own courses, your products. Yesterday, we mapped out your product suite from your lower end products to your higher end. Another reason why it's key that I'm re-recording this, we're going to do a meta thing here. I'm teaching. I want you to learn while I'm doing this workshop. Another reason why I'm re-recording is because this will all live on as a product after this live webinar week and live masterclass week that we had. So this will continue to be a part of the Prosperous Priestess Masterclass that people can purchase as a closed product. So with all the glitches and missteps the other day, I also want it to be a part of the product. Okay? All right, good. Excellent. Yay, Goddess Victoria's in the house. Glad that you are here too, goddesses. All right, hitting the share button. Let's do it. Okay, yes. All right, sharing the screen. Full screen mode. Okay. Where's my triangle? Someone was asking the other day what this instrument is called. It is a triangle, and it is beautiful for energy clearing. So calling all future prosperous goddesses. Type into the comments me if that's you. Calling all empaths, coaches, healers, and mystics. Calling all light workers and creatives. It is time to be seen. It is time to be heard. It is time to be a movement. So, are you ready to awaken your purpose and your prosperity? Never mind the typo. Are you ready to awaken your purpose and your prosperity? Are you ready to awaken your purpose and your prosperity? Type into the comments, ready if you are ready. We are moving from getting ready to get ready energy. Are you ready? This is the Quantum Marketing and Spiritual Selling, How to Build Your Business and Make Money by Being Yourself workshop. If you are ready for everything to change, type yeah into the comments. Yeah. My attorney insists that we add a disclaimer, and the official goddess disclaimer is that no results shared for any program are typical. I am not giving financial advice. The lessons are for informational purposes only. So let's get present. Come present in yourself. Meet yourself where you are. Feel into whatever you are feeling. Yes. When you breathe, when we come back to the power of breath, our nervous system knows that all is well. All is well. It is safe to be safe. You are safe, and it is safe to be safe. It is safe to talk about your business. It is safe to talk about your money. It is safe to talk about your goals and dreams. It is safe to be in your gratitude. It is safe to be in the moment. It is safe to be safe. It is safe to be you. It is safe to be me. It is safe to be me. It is safe to be me. Yes. Type that into the comments. It is safe to be me. So, quantum marketing, my three big promises today. Today's masterclass pledge. Number one, yep, I'm going to be a loud, badass, weird, awesome Guyanese goddess, talking fast, New Yorker, however you term it. And yes, I may do some random Beyonce dances. Number two, I am going to give you actionable spiritual selling success secrets, quantum marketing tips, prosperous priestess prosperity ideas that have taken me from MTV to the BBC, from Belize to Bali, that you can use today. And number three, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse for the Spiritpreneur goddesses who are ready to stop the struggle and become six-figure Spiritpreneur priestesses. Are you ready? I'm going to ask you again. Type into the comments, ready. And I'm offering a free bonus gift because I am a Leo and that is what we do. And I love to offer gifts, a free bonus for staying until the end. It is your job to remind me when we get to the Q&A that the bonus gift is there, that I said to you I would give you a free bonus gift. So let me know at that point when I say Q&A time, Abiola, you promised a free bonus gift. And that bonus gift is the Life Coaching Business Startup Book. Answer your calling, make a difference, and claim your abundance. Now, this is not a pamphlet. It's a full-on book, okay? And I'm offering it to you. I want you to make sure to use it. I'm also going to throw in the audio book as well. So you get the book and the audio book. It's named again, Life Coaching Business Startup. And you don't have to be a coach to benefit from it. Use the title coach because we use different titles. You could use the title healer, teacher, doctor, if you're a person that is a thought leader or thought leader in the making. Okay. Even though I know that's a controversial term, but we're using it. Okay. All right. So free book and audiobook for you. All right, excellent. So who is today's free Spiritpreneur Guru Masterclass for? It is for rockstar coaches and coaches to be, or whatever title you may use. As I said, coaches, mentors, healers, consultants, priestesses, it's for you. My heart-centered healers, this is for you. Practitioners, Reiki goddesses, EFT folks, yoginis, this is for you. And is for my goddess creatives, my writers, my artists, my speakers. It is for you. And some of us are all of those things. Type in all. If all of those things are who you are, all. This masterclass is lovingly not for local franchise owners. McDonald's owners are always contacting me. I love you. I'm happy to support you with my spiritual work, with Mawu's Goddess Mystery School, with the Ancestor Cohort, but this is not for you. My Spiritpreneur work is not for you. It is not for people whose sole business is MLM, multi-level marketing. Same as I said for the franchise owners, not for you. And it's not for half-assers who would rather complain than take action. So franchise owners and multi-level folks, the reason this is not for you is that those businesses want you to present yourself and present their materials in a very specific kind of way. So you already have corporate guidebook and guidelines of how everything can go. Being a thought leader is about packaging up your own intellectual property and magnetizing toward you a soulmate audience who wants to invest in themselves through you. And that's how we're making the world better. That's how we're making our bloodline and our family richer. That's how we're stepping into our purpose. So it's just a different magic. Okay? All right, good. Allow me to introduce myself. If we're just meeting for the first time, I'm Abiola Abrams. I'm a best-selling and award-winning author. I am a Hay House author and an Oracle card deck creatrix, a global retreat leader, an international transformational speaker, and I'm Ruby's mommy. So, what is a Spiritpreneur priestess and a recognized expert? Because that is what I am giving you the keys to do today. So a Spiritpreneur priestess and recognized expert is a spiritual woman entrepreneur, such as a coach, a healer, a podcaster, a blogger, a speaker, a creative guru, and I'm specifically saying that this is for women or women identified folks, because that is the community that I serve with this work at the moment. Your spiritpreneur niche, your space could be health, well-being, money and finance, beauty and fashion, food and travel, empowerment, spirituality, and more. Okay, so that's the space that you inhabit. It could be any of those things, but the word spiritpreneur specifically explains you. All of you goddesses who are here are spiritpreneurs. Okay, all right, good. What can you do using quantum marketing, which is what we're going to be talking about today, to become the prosperous priestess in your space? Type into the comments prosperous priestess. I see all my prosperous priestesses. I see Goddess Victoria. I see Goddess Angela. I see Goddess Stacy. Yes, your prosperous priestesses. I see Goddess Michelle, my prosperous priestesses. So here's what you can do. So let's begin by just having a vision. Whatever we want to do, it's the power of intention that will lead us forward. So let's feel deeply, feel into your bones, feel into your womb space. Even if you don't have a physical womb, you have the womb space, which is this here in your sacral chakra. That's what it means when I say feel into your womb energy. What it feels like to have clients clamoring to work with you. Feel into your womb force energy, what it feels like to have your divine courses flying off of the digital shelves before you even launch them. Feel what it feels like to have a community filled with people who love you and rave about you all the time. Feel into your bones and your arteries and your corpuscles what it feels like to have cash and divine clients pouring in consistently with ease. Type into the words ease. Let these words wash over you. This is the truth I speak. We are speaking truth into your life. We are speaking truth into your vision. I'm getting goosebumps. Yes, feel what it feels like to have calm and confidence filling every single pore of your sexy soul. Yes, for calm and confidence. Type into the comments, calm and confidence. So here's what you can do using quantum marketing to become the prosperous priestess in your niche or your space. You can create a movement. You can reach more people. You can get soulmate clients easily. You can attract your money. You can manifest mind-blowing opportunities. You can speak worldwide. You can become a digital nomad, and you can do brand collaborations. How cool is that? These selling secrets, spiritual selling secrets that I'm about to share with you have allowed me as a spiritpreneur to have amazing soulmate clients with international retreats from Bali to Belize. They've allowed me to create transformation as a master coach on networks from MTV to the BBC. They've allowed me to rocket as a global speaker from New York City to London to the Bahamas. They've allowed me to become an award-winning writer and advice columnist from Match.com to Essence. They've allowed me to shine as a course and product creator with meditation albums and oracle cards, etc. And so I'm sharing that with you. Like I always say, not to say, woo, look at me, look what I've done. Although, yes, I am proud of myself. We should all be proud of ourselves. As a matter of fact, I'm going to add in a component where we have our weekly brags. I had that before going. We need to have that again, our weekly brags. Type into the comments, just brag on something while I'm talking. Type in the comments, brag on something. What's going on with you? I share it because if it's true for one, it's true for all. The possibilities and potential are there for all. And so, yes, I've done a lot of things that folks would classify as doing it right, okay? But my goddess sister, I have to share with you that I've also done a lot of things wrong. Hashtag real talk. Wrong. Just a few short years ago, I was highly in demand to empower amazing women, but I was broke and broke down and broken because I didn't feel comfortable asking for money. Type into the comments, relate if you have ever been there. Relate. I felt like asking for money was sleazy. I felt like it made me seem shady. I have anxiety and social phobias, and that was not helping. I'm also introverted, and it just was not a good moment mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above. And my nervous system was out of whack. It was a wreck. And I would reluctantly try and kind of sort of tiptoe out there and be like, buy my stuff, please. And there would be crickets because of that energy and vibration of scarcity and lack, scarcity and lack was out of alignment with my intention. I felt like a fakepreneur, not a spiritpreneur, but a wannapreneur, a gonapreneur, a fakepreneur. Type in the comments, gonapreneur, if you're always gonna do it. I'm gonna get it next time. Next time she offers it, I'll do it. Next time I'm gonna sell it to them. Next time I'll put together that new course. Next time I'm gonna sell that thing. Next time, next time, next time. And I couldn't make money because I was still hiding, and I hated selling. And my life was messy. It was a hot butter mess and then some and a bag of chips. And I had to figure out how to sell without selling. How to sell without selling. I tried business coaches, and I didn't resonate at all with the super salesy, the shady, the manipulative tactics and tricks that they wanted me to use. It was just out of alignment. And again, no shade to them. It was just out of alignment for me. I felt stuck. And so I started to shrink. I started to hide even more and not showing up for the women who I was born to share my message with. But this BSing, belief systeming, procrastinating, and hiding didn't sit right with my soul either. And in my small way, I remembered I felt like I stand on the shoulders of giants, which I have always known. We stand on the shoulders of giants. Type that in the comments. Remind yourself and remind somebody else. I stand on the shoulders of giants. I stand on the shoulders of giants. I had to figure it all out, or I was going to have to close my heart and soul business and go work for somebody else. And in fact, in the recent past, right before the pandemic, I did try to go and work for Mary Morrissey, who is an amazing old school motivator, inspirer who does courses and things like this. And I did want to just quit and just give up, even though I knew and they knew that I'm not born to be an employee, and nothing is wrong with being an employee. It's just was not my calling at that moment in time. So I went within. How you gonna win when you ain't right within, right? Sister Lauren said it. So I meditated, I prayed, and I surrendered. I laid down my burden right down by the bodega side and went within. And then I knew exactly what to do. I knew exactly how I needed to move. I went into my goddess lab to figure it all out. What success patterns were common among positive influencers, thought leaders, winners, best-selling authors? If you want to know what you need to know, go learn it from the folks that are doing it. So what were their success patterns? Who was making ethical business sales? How were they doing it? Okay, because there are folks that I admired that I was buying stuff from, and I didn't feel that they were yucky or icky, but they were selling stuff to me. And so how were they doing it? Success leaves clues. And I studied with some of them, and thought I might be onto something, but I wasn't sure. So I tried it out. I got on the stage at an event in Virginia, and afterward, half of the beautiful women in the audience ran backstage to buy a training from me, and I didn't have anything for sale. But I'm going to get into that later. But yes, so I pre-sold. This is something that I teach in the 6-figure Spiritprneur Priestess class, how to do in the course, I pre-sold these amazing energized goddesses into a program that didn't exist yet because they were hungry to buy something from me. I was selling without selling. I unintentionally was selling without selling without being salesy, selling without being manipulative. I sold them almost by accident. Well, by accident, yeah. I cracked the code on selling without feeling sleazy, being sleazy, coming across as sleazy. In fact, it was the opposite. It was easy. It gets to be easy. Type that in the comments. It gets to be easy. And as great ancestress Audre Lorde once said, when I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in service of my vision, it becomes less important whether I am afraid. Yes. And I realize that I am not for everyone. Type that in the comments. I'm not for everyone. And there was a tribe of spiritual women entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, artists, and experts who were just like me. And that's you who are watching this. Yay, my soulmates, you, and my big fat spiritpreneur life and spiritual selling and quantum marketing was born, bringing my global soulmate clients money and freedom, like turning on a success faucet. My quantum marketing brings all the soulmate clients to the yard. I wonder why my hip hop career never took off. Y'all know I was a rapper when I was 15. Did y'all know that? Well, I was. All right. So you can be spiritual. You can serve lots of people and want to make a lot of money. These things are not out of alignment. The natural state of the universe is abundance. The natural state of the divine is abundance. Type into the comments abundance, abundance, prosperity, wealth is your birthright. And your birth certificate is the proof that we need your magic. We need your mojo. We need what you have to offer. So now I can do things like take a year traveling or go live in Guyana or whatever it is and still be in service. I can still create amazing international healing experiences for women like me from anywhere on my terms that are in alignment with my life and have clear spiritual, emotional, professional boundaries and live life on my terms. And that feels so good. Feels good to feel good. Type that in the comments. It feels good to feel good. And I created the Spiritprneur Guru Academy. So I have Mau's Goddess Mystery School, and I have the Spiritprneur Guru Academy, which has the current offering, the 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess, to teach spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, creatives, and gurus to launch your own programs, courses, and products. So that's what we do. Learn how to launch your own courses, programs, and products. Packaging up your intellectual property. I was able to come back stronger because after doing this for so many years, I learned that piecing your business together like an amateur gives amateurish results. I learned that if I'm not willing to invest in myself, why would anyone else want to? And I learned that quantum marketing made all the difference. And now I am coming out of Spiritpreneur retirement. 2019 was the last time that I taught anything Spiritpreneur-wise, right before the pandemic, and here I am coming out of Spiritpreneur retirement to share new teachings because I've learned so much about spiritual business, about my soulmate clients, about the energy of money, about manifestation by leveling up as a best-selling Hay House author and Oracle card deck creatrix and global retreat leader. Yay! And it all started with being willing to be seen and heard. Type into the comments, I'm willing to be seen and heard, or just type the word willing. Willing to be seen and heard. It all started with being willing to share my message. I discovered all of this the hard way. Trust. But you get to cheat and do it the easy way. I'm all for the easy way. Type into the comments again, the easy way. Do you want the easy way? Type easy if you want the easy way. If you want the hard way, we can keep on with that, but you get the easy way. Because far too many of us are stuck with the hard way. Our moms taught us how to make $1 out of 15 cents. We're stuck in that mentality, being stuck in the wrong business, shouting buy my stuff to people who don't want to hear it, endlessly working on websites or courses that go nowhere, focused on the wrong thing, logos, business cards, whatever, like crazy, things that are not in sync with your soulmate clients. The shiny new thing syndrome. Type into the comments, shiny new thing. You've been there. Getting certification after certification, but still not knowing how to run a business. And nothing's wrong with getting a certification. There are certifications that I want to get, additional certifications, but that has nothing to do with this. The connection between me and you, me and my soulmate clients, me and you, this connection, and it's quantum marketing that is magnetizing us together. The hard way includes feeling overwhelmed and confused and blocked while signing up for every single freebie there is. If you've been a freebie chaser, all right, let's call ourselves out. Type freebie in the comments. Type freebie in the comments if you've been a freebie chaser. So let's do this the easy way, all right? I'm going to ask you again. Do you want the easy way that's going to get the ideas out of your head, out of your notebook, out of your hard drive, the finished products that I know you've created? I know you've created some books, some courses, some things you have already done. Do you want the easy way that's going to get all of that out of wherever it is and bring your audience, your clients, and your abundance to you? Type yes if you want the easy way. Yes, if you want the easy way. And this photo is one of the times when I was in London, and one of my beautiful soulmate clients flew me out there to work with her in person, one-on-one, which is one of my favorite things to do. Type yes if you want the easy way, if that's what you want. If you want your soulmate clients to be like, I'm gonna fly her to London to come and, I don't know, whatever you do. If you're a fashion designer, to make my, clothes in person. If you're a chef, to teach me how to cook. If you are a mommy guru, to come in and work with me and my kids. If that's what you want, type yes for the easy way. In the past, I chased money, clients, attention. Chased. That is yang force energy. That is out of alignment with what we are doing. So nothing happened. It was out of accordance. And then this one thing changed everything. Quantum marketing. So what is quantum marketing? Let me break down the old school Spiritprneur guru success model, because we didn't start the fire, all right? Long before us, beautiful goddess gurus, healers have been doing what they've been doing since the beginning of time. So the original Spiritprneur business model. My mother's grandmother, yes. My mother's grandmother, Ma, was a midwife and a women's fertility healer in Guyana, South America. And she was an amazing person. She worked with herbs, and her community supported her in every way, shape, and form. They held her down. They brought her eggs, they brought her, pigs, they brought her goats, they brought her their vegetables. They took care of her. They supported her while she went to go and catch their babies, have their babies, or help to move and rearrange their womb if that's what they were needing. She was a pillar of her community, and she was supported by the community. The commerce that the community used to pay her was, as I said, pigs and goats and eggs and milk. That sounds like it's something that was maybe more noble, and perhaps it was a simpler time than we're living in today. But it is not out of alignment with you getting paid with Amex and Visa and Cash App and PayPal and Zelle. It's the same thing as energetically as being paid with pigs and goats and eggs and milk. It's just a different form of currency. Now we're moving into the era of Bitcoin, and that feels again like, okay, is that a different form of currency? The form shape, the form of currency shifts. So at one time, probably my grandmother's grandmother was maybe getting paid for her healing work with cowrie shells. That was the money of the time. But one of the things that I don't share when I talk about Ma often, it just doesn't come up, is that she was supported by her community, but she also was doing other work to make ends meet because she was a single mom who was the mom of 6 daughters. My grandmother was one of her daughters, and she had 6 daughters. And my great grandfather, who my mother never met, great grandfather David, was killed in a gruesome factory accident. He came to work from Barbados, met my great grandmother, and got married, and died in a gruesome factory accident. And she then had to support her family. So the pigs, the goats, the eggs, all of that helped when she did her healing work. But she also had to take in wash and, do cleaning and do other things in order to make ends meet. So it was that her healing work was her side hustle. Type into the comments side hustle if you've ever had your healing work be a side hustle. Like I've shared with you, I've had 50-11 jobs, so I know a bit about a side hustle. So this is important. I'm glad that I'm sharing this because it's important, because often when we look back, we say, oh, it was all so simple and easier then. She still was hustling. It was the original Spiritpreneur business model, and she still was hustling. There's also a 21st century outdated Spiritpreneur model. I've been a part of that one. And that is you without the spiritual selling that we're talking about. You without quantum marketing. It's you chasing clients, chasing money, chasing business, chasing sales, over-yanged and yelling, buy my stuff. Type in over-yanged if you've been over-yanged. But there's only one huge problem. And that problem is with that chasing, that you hate selling. Type in the comments. I do, you do. It's not in alignment with us, as with the mindset that, okay, if I'm selling to people, I'm bothering them. It's not in alignment because we don't want to be sleazy. We don't want to be pushy. You don't want to be a jerk. Plus you think, okay, well, what if I come across as selfish or a money grubber, or, one of those horrible people that I see on late night TV? Or what if it's out of alignment because you're terrified to put yourself out there. It's out of alignment because being rejected sucks. Nobody wants to be rejected. Chasing clients sucks. Chasing money sucks. And you don't want to make a fool of yourself. It's out of alignment because you have money blocks. Ooh, type into the comments, money blocks. We're putting all our business out here today. We're putting it all out here today. I'm laughing because all those folks who are always like, why are you so loud? I'm like, oh my God, there she goes again. Money blocks. You have money blocks around charging. And many coaches, healers, and givers have money blocks. So it's not just you. Whether you grew up very rich, very poor, somewhere in between, you may have money blocks. And so then you undercharge and over deliver. Out of balance, not what we want. We want harmony. So introducing the harmonious, prosperous Priestess quantum marketing model. Number 1, you attract and magnetize toward you instead of chasing. You attract and magnetize your soulmate clients toward you. Number 2, you empower your soulmate clients to be and convert them from never having heard of you to realizing that you have the answer, because you're giving them the answer to what it is that they need. Number 3, you are closing with alignment. Totally different than chasing, convincing, all of that. Alignment. Number 4, you get to transform and deliver on your promise. The quantum marketing model. Succeeding with quantum marketing sounds amazing, right? Yes? Yes. Type in the comments, yes. So then, how do we get there? What is it? Quantum marketing secret number 1, sacred story messaging. Attract your tribe, build your platform, and share your message. Let's get into it. Most of us hate selling because we think of salespeople as pushy and sleazing like telemarketers and used car salesmen like this guy. And like I said, I've shared with y'all before, one of my 50-11 jobs, I've been a telemarketer, so no tea, no shade at y'all, but sleazy. But with quantum marketing, principle 1, that is not you, and that could never be you, ever. As a coach, as a healer, as a creative guru, or future coach, healer, creative, you're a mission-based entrepreneur. Basically, a spiritpreneur could also be called a missionpreneur. You're an empath, no matter what your spiritpreneur niche is, no matter what your space is. And this is why story selling, like storytelling, but story selling, aka sacred story messaging, works to attract your beautiful soulmate clients to you. Spiritual selling with your story messaging brings clients to you, even if you've never made a dime, even if you're scared to put yourself out there, even if nobody knows your name, and even if you hate selling. So what is spiritual selling with sacred story messaging? It's telling your personal sacred story in a specific way that combines it with your Spiritpreneur brand message. This is a part of quantum marketing, okay? The Spiritpreneur selling switch is that before you were saying, buy my stuff, chasing, convincing, begging. After, with spiritual selling, story selling, you are the confident guru. You're introducing the know, like, and trust factor. We all do business with folks that we know, like, and trust. Type in the comments KLT. Know, like, and trust. Spiritual selling using my sacred story messaging brings me around the world. Recently speaking in London, I had men begging to work with me, although my work is principally for women like you. Well, let me share with you exactly what I said on that stage in Virginia that sent folks clamoring to the back of the room to buy stuff that didn't even exist yet. So I had already given the speech that I was scheduled to give. And then the organizer asked, Abiola, can you give us a second speech? She had a speaker that was a no-show and she needed to fill time. Well, y'all, I didn't have a second speech. I barely had a first speech. But I wanted to support her. I knew she was in a jam. So I got up there completely nervous. And being that I didn't have another speech to give, I just shared my story. My sacred story, my truth, my why, the way that I teach sacred story messaging now in the 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess course. And afterward, her audience met me at my table, ready to buy my training that didn't exist. And because I didn't have a program to sell, I came up with a name and I took their payments on my phone. And my friend Crystal was there to help me. And thankfully, we were able to make it happen. And then I got back home and through the magic of Zoom was able, or whatever it was at that time, I think it was Webinar Jam, was able to deliver on my promise. Quantum marketing with your own sacred story messaging separates you. Even if you're shy, even if you're introverted, even if you are an empath. Sarah Blakely magnetizes her soulmate tribe to her brand Spanx by spiritual selling with sacred story messaging, using her sacred story plus her brand messaging. And I know this firsthand because one of my 5011 jobs was working with Spanx. My sister and I both worked for Spanx in White Plains, New York, and I worked in Nordstrom and in Neiman Marcus, and it was wonderful actually in retrospect, probably not at the time, but the things that I learned from her and from the brand. Goddess Giovanna, one of our sacred sisterhood, says, I see the growth in my spiritual business and I'm so grateful. She's an alum of Spiritprneur Academy. She is a mom, she is a community healer, and a spiritpreneur. And she is also known as the spiritual love coach. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. Like I said, I've been in retirement, spiritpreneur retirement. So it's been, and Goddess Giovanna is actually in my last book. She is in this book, African Goddess Initiation. I tell her story, and she is very frank about, using sacred story messaging. She shares her own personal story of going from a domestic violence situation into empowering herself, empowering her daughters, and now she's putting a daughter through school with her work. She's amazing. She says that she posted this on Facebook. I'm growing. There were so many times last year I wanted to give up. I was living out of a hotel that was really expensive, but I was having trouble getting an apartment. It was draining my finances, and I was so close to having to live out of my car. I was going through the last bits of a relationship that was so unhealthy, and I was back in mess again with not a lot of help. Last April, I finally moved out of the hotel into an apartment. I've been trying to get my furniture delivered for months, and finally this weekend I feel like I have a home. Everything is coming together. I'm sharing to say, my goddess sisters, don't give up on your purpose or your dreams. You can do this. Type "don't give up" into the comments. Don't give up. You can do this. Positive forward movement and being the spiritual love coach is what kept me going. Now I can look back and see growth and honor myself for being the light and continue to grow even with darkness around me. Keep shining. Type into the comments, keep shining. Keep shining your light in your dark places. Eventually the darkness fades. Yes. Thank you, Goddess Giovanna. Spiritual selling with sacred story messaging is a key part of her personal evolution. Quantum marketing secret number 2, education-based marketing, converting from stranger to tribe, prospect to soulmate client. All right, let's get into it. Many coaches, healers, and creative entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs to be are in hiding. Have you ever been in hiding? Type into the comments, hiding, if this is you. I know, because this was me and 99.99% of my Spiritpreneur Goddess clients. Hiding, yes, hiding. Whether hiding in the spiritual closet, hiding in whatever it is, hiding. You want to launch, but you're terrified to be out there. Is this you? You think, what if people will hate me, right? What if they hate you? What if you shine too brightly? What if you fall on your face? What if they think you're unqualified or a phony or a fraud or a faker? Oh my. What if nobody buys because you come across as greedy or selfish or a taker? Whoo, take a breath. Let's just clear that out. Take a breath. Take a breath. Here is the alternative. Yes, we do need a tone with that. Yes. Here is the superhero alternative. Spiritual selling lets you sell first without selling. I'm going to say it again. Spiritual selling lets you sell without selling because you give first. Even if selling terrifies you, Giving comes naturally to spiritpreneurs. Type into the comments giving if you're a natural giver. I'm a natural giver. All of you here are natural givers. And so when I took that stage in Virginia, people wanted to buy whatever I had because I had unwittingly done education-based marketing. I was selling without selling because I gave first. And I do the same now when selling all of my products, programs, and services. I give first. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't about me. It's never about me. It's not about you. It's about your message. It's about my message. It's about my products, my programs, my services that affect lives, that help people get unstuck and get results. Type into the comments unstuck if you help people get unstuck. Whether you are a love coach, whether you are a nutritionist, whether you are a business coach, whatever you do, type unstuck if you help people get unstuck. It's what most of us do. And giving first also positions you as the expert, okay? So what is spiritual selling with education-based marketing? Number one, you give first. Number two, education-based marketing is sharing your knowledge in a way to promote yourself and your products while building trust. Number three, it solves a top-of-the-mind issue that's keeping your soulmate clients up at night. Instead of traditional marketing, education-based marketing, which is a part of quantum marketing, which is usually free or very low cost, like this masterclass that you're in, for example, it lets you sell without selling. See, we're here and we're solving a top of the mind problem. So your top of the mind problem while you're here is, I would love a way to live my purpose and get paid for being me, to change the world and live in my prosperity, to be a six-figure spiritpreneur priestess. Top of the mind challenge. And so we are doing education-based marketing. Got it? Okay. So our beautiful Auntie O, Madame Winfrey, she doesn't want to be called Auntie, Madame Winfrey, magnetizes all of us to her businesses with education-based marketing. Her TV shows, her seminars, the gurus that she introduces us to, whether we want to follow them or don't, or they turn out not to be so guru-ish, she is giving to us first. Meet Goddess December. She is a mom, she is a wife, she is a spiritpreneur, and she is an alum of the Spiritpreneur Academy. This is one of her earlier products. She has since moved on to much more, much greater things. Her Manifest Your Magical Year workbook. She posted this on Facebook. I started my biz in July. I joined the Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood with Abiola at the end of August. Can you see the difference in the numbers of people my business has attracted? Oh, I can see the difference in the numbers of people my business has attracted. Can you? So she posted this graph with her business growth. Then she came back and she put edit. My hubs pointed out that this only shows to the first day of December. I doubled my viewers last month, so this is only a tiny taste of the awesomeness. We had built her business where YouTube was a part at that time of her magnetizing her soulmate clients to her. It's since shifted. Quantum marketing secret number 3, aligned pricing. Closing the deal, and yay for Goddess December. Closing the deal. Like a lot of other spiritpreneurs, my own personal money blocking beliefs, if you have had money blocking beliefs, type that in the comments, money blocking beliefs, prevented my success for a long time. That's why I call your belief systems your BS. Type BS if you've had your BS. My BS, my belief systems at the time. I secretly believed that it was not spiritual to charge for my work. I believed that I thought that people with money were suspicious. I thought that having money saps creativity. I thought that being broke is pure and good and righteous. I thought that having money would make me secretly unlovable. I thought that I wasn't good enough yet to make lots of money. I wasn't ready yet. I thought that money would expose me somehow as an imposter. These are the beliefs that I had at the time. And as a result of these money blocking beliefs, I was hustling, working 70 hours a week and couldn't make ends meet. I had the worst boss in the world. And she was me. Meanwhile, I would give people great strategies and plans and plan out their whole life. But because it was free, they didn't value it. They didn't take action. They wasted their time. They wasted my time. And I was losing faith in my vision. This is why I say you must give people a way to invest in themselves fully and completely with you. Because if they come, your free things, it's I have tons of free gifts that I put out there, freebies, but people usually don't have a big transformation with those because they can only go but so far, number one. Number two, because they haven't invested in it, they don't value it. So they don't do anything typically with it. As I shared earlier, I was going to have to stop doing what I loved. I was going to have to stop the path to answering my calling and work for somebody else. But did I really believe that my creator didn't want me to be who I was being led to be? Who I knew in my bones that I was born to be? Did that make sense? Like, would it make sense to you that your creator would not want you to be who you were being led to be? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. No. And so then I heard the words very clearly in my consciousness. Get up. It's reaping season. And I can't get into the whole thing here. I think I talk about it in my last book. Yes, I did. But it was whoa. And soon after, a spiritual teaching from Marianne Williamson found its way to me. This is Marianne Williamson. If you're not familiar with her, the spiritual teacher, she has a beautiful book named Return to Love. I'm not talking about her political stuff. I'm just talking about her work as a spiritual teacher. She is magnificent. She shares often this quote from Nelson Mandela that every time I see it, I've got to read it out loud, no matter where, when, how, because it is important for us to, it helps me to, it feels like it harmonizes my inner chords. So let these words wash over you. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and famous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so people won't feel insecure around you. We were born to manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in all of us. And when we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Marianne Williamson also wrote this book, The Law of Divine Compensation. She shares that it's not only okay to be abundant, catch this switch, but we have a divine duty to welcome abundance so that we can truly make a difference. Okay? You have a divine duty to welcome abundance so that we can truly make a difference. This vibrated in my soul like only the truth can. Another divine compensation truth is that the polar opposite to the idea that selling is sleazy is that you have an obligation. If you have something that can help someone else, to make them an offer, to offer them an opportunity. So if you are a nutritionist and you have this life-saving plan, it is your sacred duty to put it out there and offer it to people in a way that they can be able to invest in themselves and have this plan. Okay? Marianne Williamson, Goddess Marianne, writes, from spiritual substance will come material manifestation. This is not just a theory, it is a fact. It is a law by which the universe operates. I call it the law of divine compensation. The law of divine compensation is also known as the law of attraction, the law of vibration, the law of allowing, many other spiritual names, the law of assumption, including the verse, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Receiving without giving is out of alignment, and giving without receiving is also out of alignment. Yes, I feel our prosperity vibe just increasing, increasing, increasing. Yes. And when I realized that the fear behind my fear of selling, the fear of putting myself out there, and fear of receiving money for my work, the truth became clear to me. My earthly family, the well-meaning folks who raised me, want me to grow, succeed, and be abundant in health, in love, in happiness, and yes, in money, in wealth. And if this is what my earthly parents want, my spiritual parents, what do they want? Yes, they want me to thrive also in health, in love, in happiness, and yes, wealth, money. Clarity. I could do it my way, in integrity and in light. How many lives do I want to change? This is spiritual selling. I felt safe to talk about money for the first time ever. I felt safe to receive money. It is safe to receive money. Type that in the comments. It is safe to receive money. It is safe to spend money. It is safe to save money. Anything else is out of balance, out of alignment. Anything other than feeling the safety with the energy, the vibration of wealth, the vibration of prosperity is out of alignment. We reap and we sow. We give and we receive. This is divine law. It's safe to spend money. It's safe to receive money. It's safe to put it out. It's safe to bring it back. It's safe to put it out. It's safe to allow it to come back to you multiplied. Every penny I spend is magnified and multiplied. Type that in the comments. Every penny I spend is magnified and multiplied. Every penny I spend is magnified and multiplied. To get clarity on how much money you want to make, get clear on how many people you want to help or affect. That is the sacred energy exchange. Currency changes. Cash, MasterCard, Visa, Amex was the same as eggs that my great-great-grandmother was paid with. Cryptocurrency didn't exist when we were born, but to my nieces and nephews, it'll be the currency that always existed. To Ruby, it'll be the currency that always existed. So what is quantum marketing with aligned pricing? You attract them with your sacred story messaging. You empower and convert them by giving them first with education-based marketing, and then aligned pricing is a part of your close. Smart pricing strategies are a must. Aligned pricing often reflects comfort with money. Type into the comments, comfort with money. Comfort with money and seeing yourself from a position of strength and alignment. Pricing your products, your programs, and your services is a spiritual practice and a Spiritprneur Priestess strategy. Quantum marketing with aligned pricing is also a part of your prosperous priestess positioning. For example, I have a suite of products at different price points. So I have my Oracle decks, my affirmation decks, my meditation cards on the lower end. Then at the mid end, I have my DIY empowerment programs. Then on the higher end, I have my Spiritpreneur Academy, my Woo's Goddess Mystery School, my online courses, my international goddess retreats. Okay, a suite of products at different price points. Take a picture or screenshot this if this is helpful for you in building your business. So let's do some Spiritpreneur math. So if you have a $10 product like a meditation album or something like that, or a workbook, you would, if you're wanting to get to a baseline income of $100,000 a year, you would need 10,000 buyers, 10,000 folks to say yes to themselves in order to get there with a $10 product. With a $50 product, you could add a video to that $10 product and make it add value to it or bundle it together with some other stuff. A $50 product, you need 2,000 buyers to get to a baseline of $100,000 a year. With a $100 product, which with all of the gifts that you all have, you need 1,000 buyers to get to 100,000 a year. With a $100 product, You still need 1,000 buyers to say yes to themselves in order to get to $100,000 a year. With a $500 product, which feels like, okay, now this is starting to feel maybe a little more like, okay, doable, and a $500 product is totally reasonable with the things that you all have going on. Like I have like my coaching business in a box kit, for example, is a $500 product. 200 people buy that, then that is $100,000 a year. And with quantum marketing, using quantum marketing, this is very easy, very doable. With a $2,000 product, something that has higher touch and greater transformation, like the Spiritprneur products that I have where Mawu's Goddess Mystery School, 50 buyers, boom, $100,000 a year. With a $10,000 product, you have 10 buyers or 10 people who are wanting to invest in themselves through you, 10 soulmate clients, and boom, that's $100,000 a year. $10,000 product is not as far off or crazy as it seems. Easily and effortlessly, for example, Mawu's Goddess Mystery School, that adding on one-on-one sessions to that program makes it a $10,000 program. Or I have VIP sessions that I do, a VIP program, very easily 10 buyers of a $10,000 product, $100,000 a year. So the spiritual selling with aligned pricing takeaway. Part of spiritual selling is releasing the block that meeting your income goals needs to be hard. Many spiritpreneurs start out with many low-priced items due to their money blocks and then are unable to meet their income goals. We need to be clear on what our overall income goals are and then figure out the best way to package our products. The same process can be a book or it can also be a course. Aligned pricing will help you to decide where to begin. Aligned pricing is also key to your market positioning. What's your positioning in the market? And that means like the difference between like I said, like a Nordstrom or Neiman Marcus, where I was working selling Spanx versus a Walmart. They just have different positioning. But if you look at the numbers, it's very interesting. Walmart is probably more financially successful, but Walmart doesn't want to be a Neiman Marcus. Neiman Marcus doesn't want to be a Walmart. I first learned aligned pricing and positioning as a convention show model. Yes, that's me. These are not convention show model shots, but that's how I first learned aligned pricing and positioning. I shared this story yesterday with some of my VIPs and they found it eye-opening, so I'm sharing it with you. As a convention show model, one of the things that I realized one of the jobs that I had was working for this jeweler who would sell popular jewelry that was mass market jewelry that was made to look like other expensive jewelry. And he was selling to Nordstrom and selling to Walmart the same exact products, but they were priced differently. I worked for a clothing designer that did the same thing. The buyers would come in from the same exact stores, the higher end, the lower end, and then in the middle, like a Macy's or whatever. And it'd be the same exact stuff and it'd be priced differently. And he would also price differently for them. So I remember taught me this lesson, that I remember to this day, that he said, this boutique buyer came in and he had tripled the price. And he said that she would not respect it and buy it at a lower price point. She would think something was wrong with it. And so he had to sell it to her at that price point because that was the only way that she would buy it and think that it was worth it. Very, very interesting. So she bought it and then marked it up and then it became astronomical and it was literally the same exact thing. Same exact clothes with different tags, same exact jewelry, same exact whatever that was at Walmart. Very interesting. Meet Goddess Carrie, heart healer, trailblazer, and spiritpreneur, an alum of the Spiritprneur Academy. She said, I'm so excited about my business right now. Goddess Carrie said, Before I started working with Abiola, I was signing up for every freebie there was about how to grow my business while having a lot of fear around actually growing my business. The Spiritpreneur Warrior Business Sisterhood has everything you need, seriously, everything you need to start, grow, run, and improve your business in a way that is in alignment with your heart and soul. In addition to aligned business know-how, Goddess Abiola is tuned into the energy of the group and the universe and provides the mindset and heart set support that you need at all of the right times. I've gained clarity around what exactly it is I want to do, and I am doing it with purpose and clear vision about where I'm headed next. I'm so grateful for Abiola and her work. Yay, Goddess Carrie. So what have we learned? Spiritpreneur Quantum Marketing Success Secrets. Number 1, attract your tribe with sacred story messaging. Number 2, convert soulmate clients by you giving first with education-based marketing. Number 3, close the deal using aligned pricing. The result, your prosperous priestess life. Type into the comments, prosperous priestess life. More message, more abundance, and more freedom. Yes. So let me ask you a question. Look at the screen if you've looked away. Is this how you are feeling right now? Is this how you're feeling right now? I know I threw a lot of information at you. The past hour, would you agree, has been time well spent so far? Type in yes if it's been time well spent so far. We can't cover everything you need in a 1-hour webinar, even if we had all day. You can only cover but so much in the time allowed. And I promise a special offer for those who want to go deeper so that you can get everything you need to know. Like Goddess Carrie said, everything that you are needing in order to step into your Spiritpreneur power. And if you act very fast, if you act in alignment, the universe likes speed, money likes speed. You act fast and in alignment, I have a special opportunity. So here comes something juicy, something exciting, and something made with love just for you. The 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess course. I am so excited to share this latest evolution of my work with you. This is actually something that is completely different. There is nothing like this. There is nobody that is out there that is doing anything even remotely close to this offering. So let's get into it. This is so exciting. This is going to shift everything. And my sacred intention with this 90-day container is for you to hit the ground running and be able to start making money super quickly before the course is over. So exciting. All right, so here we go. So the 6-figure plus Spiritpreneur Priestess course is 12 powerful modules over 9 powerful weeks. And it is actually a 90-day container. I have all kinds of gurus who are going to be working with you. This is going to shift everything. Let's break it down. The 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess is about your purpose, your passion, and your prosperity. Goddess Sana says that this course is everything you need to take your spiritually focused business to the next level. If you are a light worker of any kind and you need to get your business going, this is the course for you. Abiola will get you straight, honey. She will get everything in line in a very loving way. And she's talking about Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab, which these are all previous Spiritpreneur courses, which you get in a very organized library along with this completely new work. Imagine in 90 intention-filled power-packed days, you could shift from being the best kept secret to the most loved and respected superstar, from trading hours for dollars and dollars for hours to selling out premium packages with ease, love, and grace. Type into the comments, ease, love, and grace. You can move from worrying about your money and your bills to enjoying the freedom that comes with abundance. Move from scrambling to find clients to having ideal clients lined up to grow with you. Move from holding back, shrinking, and playing small to becoming a va-va-va-voom rock star in your space and making impact and changing lives. Move from dealing with money drama to treating $5,000, $10,000, and even $20,000 packages like a cakewalk. Move from scatterbrained confusion to laser lucid clarity about your vision, your mission, and your message. The spiritual love coach says, before the program, I feel like I was just tiptoeing around everything. When I saw the Spiritprneur program, I jumped at it. I had to join. I would now say I am very confident in who I am and sharing my story, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It has definitely been a transformation, and I'm a lot more comfortable showing up and being authentic and not really caring about who doesn't like it. This is a beautiful process, and I've taken some giant steps forward. That's great. See, when she says beautiful process, we're talking about the combination of not only business strategy, but energy work as well, quantum marketing. Receive your riches, beautiful. Step into a safe and nurturing kick-ass container that fuels you to greatness. Make your soulmate clients a juicy offer they can't refuse. Yes, you can sell and change the world all at the same time. Goddess Suzanne says, Abiola's essence can be summed up in 4 words. Thank you, Goddess. Beautiful Goddess, positive and energy. She's not only beautiful inside and out, she has an amazing, positive, upbeat energy and the natural ability and magnetism to make every woman feel absolutely amazing and confident enough to draw out your own bombshell diva. The 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess journey. Pillar number 1, activate your money mojo. Activate your ashe, life force energy, and align with your abundance by getting clarity on the gifts that you have for your soulmate client, valued at $9.97. Pillar number 2, packaging your prosperous priestess IP, your intellectual property. So let's assess your gifts, your creative assets, your sacred medicine, and put it all in a course, a membership, or other offering for your soulmate clients, valued at $9.97. Pillar number 3, high-end Empress Empire. Move from low-cost, low-impact offers to one-on-one selling. Move from that to changing lives with irresistible one-to-many high-end offerings, valued at $9.97. Goddess Danielle says, I really can't describe it. All I know is I've changed and it's for the better. Abiola found the goddess inside of me and she brought her out front and center and said, come play with me. And I know that she's just here to stay. If you're thinking about doing a retreat or even just working with Abiola on your business or other adventures with her, don't think about it. Just stop thinking, go do it. You won't regret it. Pillar number 4 of the beautiful course journey that we're going to take together is bodacious branding and miracle messaging. Get your soulmate clients turned on to your sacred medicine with your divine message, valued at $9.97. Pillar number 5 is embody the priestess within. Come on out of the spiritual closet to own your voice and magnetize, energize future clients who are ready to change their lives with you, valued at $9.97. Pillar number 6, luscious, loyal leads, your future soulmate clients. Magnetize, energize future clients who are ready to invest in themselves and change their lives with you, valued at $9.97. Pillar number 7, rich goddess magnetic marketing. Powerful attraction-based strategies to elevate your vision and help you to create a prosperous spiritual business. Goddess Tinsley said, Abiola helped me to believe in my power as a guru and an expert. My whole business is different because of this woman. I am grateful for our sisterhood. Every coaching session and every ounce of motivation and encouragement over the years has had an impact in so many ways. She is a part of actually why in the Spiritpreneur, this program that I'm sharing with you, I have a done for you course that basically you could do a couple of tweaks to this course, add your magic to it, and I have done for you workbooks and hit the ground running because she is so brilliant, so smart, so beautiful. And like so many people like me at certain times got tripped up on the logistics of putting a course together. She's phenomenal, amazing woman. And that is one of the things, the gifts that came through working with her is that, I want you to make your money faster. She told me that I told her she's too cute to be broke, and that is true for each and every one of you. Pillar number 8 of the six-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess, six-figure plus Spiritpreneur Priestess. Vibrant, voiced, and visible, you as a video Venus. Unleash your inner video Venus and create high-quality, resonant video marketing content that magnetizes abundance and soulmate clients. So this is like this. Video marketing content is a part of quantum marketing. Valued at $9.97. Pillar number 9, content, copywriting, and client consciousness. Cast a spell with your words. And yes, that is a Sankofa bird. And elevate your messaging with high vibe content that speaks directly to your soulmate clients. Valued at $9.97. Pillar number 10, facing your money shadow. Yes, let's go there. Trade your stories of scarcity and lack so that you can step into your rich mama era with confidence. Type into the comments, rich mama. And it's very interesting. I'm looking and I'm seeing that it's typed in valued at $200, and that is a $9.97 value. And it's an interesting Freudian, I didn't type that, but it's an interesting Freudian thing that the person that did that, I'm not going to call anybody out, thought that that was less value, facing your money shadow. We got that money shadow. It's there. Pillar number 11, spiritual selling without being salesy. Offer your magic in an authentic and genuine manner that aligns with your values and resonates with your potential clients. Got it? Goddess Giovanna said, I see my growth in my spiritual business and I am so grateful. Pillar number 12, turning your mission into a movement. Turn on your audience and ignite your magnetic brand message, attracting your soulmate clients and inspiring immediate action. Valued at $9.97. Pillar number 13, your goddess money map. But now you're living it. So for those of you in the Prosperous Priestess Masterclass, we had it on paper, but now by that point, you are living it. Align your spirituality and financial abundance with strategies for increasing your income and long-term wealth. Valued at $9.97. Goddess Carrie said, I'm so excited about my business right now. Each Spiritpreneur module, each pillar includes transformational video masterclasses with me, Spiritpreneur business templates, worksheets, and checklists to make it easy peasy, Spiritpreneur business playbooks to help you to move faster towards your impact and abundance, powerful healing meditations, activations, and recalibrations, and rituals to support your cashed up journey. Goddess group energy oracle readings to help you to stay aligned and manifest even more success. So I have spiritual teachers who are working with you, like a yogini that is going to come in and work with you. For those who pay in full, a paid in full bonus is Reiki session, a one-on-one Zoom Reiki session with a Reiki practitioner. Very important that we do the energy work as well. Plus, proven and winning done for you content that you can share with your soulmate clients so that you can jump in right away and start making money right away. And I'm also going to be teaching you how to use AI in your quantum marketing as well, with surprise guest expert lessons throughout your rich goddess journey. We stay current, yes. Goddess Kara says, Abiola will help you to create the business that you're looking for through intense homework, discussion, probing questions that force me to dig deeper, think harder, and touch on uncomfortable spots and my own blind spots when it came to how I feel about myself as a businesswoman. I've been able to see the prospects and the vision of my blog. She'll be able to help you to create the business you're looking for. Abiola listens, she refocuses and reframes, and she gives you the tough love with a smile smile when you need to rethink and reconsider. Abiola has given me such hope and such belief in myself as a businesswoman that I highly recommend working with her if you want to really see changes in yourself. And if Goddess Kara looks familiar, it's because you've seen her all over TV talking about finances and abundance, and I am so proud of her. You also get juicy Goddess Spiritpreneur Guru bonuses. All right, sounds amazing so far, right? Yes? But wait, there's more. Type into the comments, but wait, there's more. If you join now, you also receive bonus, how to launch your own retreats, valued at $9.98. Bonus, how to channel your own Oracle card decks, valued at $9.98. Bonus, the Spiritpreneur Visibility Lab and Guru Academy Legacy programs, valued at $2,222. Bonus, Money Mindset Reset program, valued at $2,222. Bonus, the Podcast Creators program, valued at $9.98. Bonus, done for you courses and templates, valued at $5,555. And I realized just now when I was reading that I wanted to give you a bonus. These bonuses here, these are all mini courses that are going to be launching later on, and you're going to get access to these. And I wanted one of these to give you one of these courses for everything that I do, that you guys ask me, how do you do that? So it has retreats, it has card decks, etc. And I just realized I didn't put in here one of my speakers courses. So I'm going to add that. Bonus. So what's it worth to end the struggle? Everything, because the cash value of adding all of that up, of all of this, of the Spiritpreneur program, all of the experts, I didn't even introduce you to the experts I'm about to break down in a second, $53,000 cash value of all of that. Goddess Sadia said, if you get the opportunity to work with this woman, take it. She says, working with Abiola has literally saved my life. This woman is beautiful and generous and thoughtful and healing. So are you. And if you are feeling overwhelmed about your direction and where to go, get a coach. And if you get the opportunity to work with this woman, take it. When I first called her, she didn't know that I was in tears. Working with Abiola has made every difference for me. Deep bow, my sister. Goddess Samantha says, working with Abiola has been life-changing for me. All right, so let me share with you your Spiritpreneur Guru Master Teachers. So you have a library of master teachers. These are already pre-existing lessons that will be made available to you. You also are going to have certain teachers that are going to come in and work with you, and that will be new lessons, like my dear friend and mentor Colette Barron Reed has told me that she is ready whenever I call her to the front and say, come on, sis, to come and teach a lesson for you guys. So I'm going to take her up on that for the 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess goddesses. So here are some of the pre-recorded Goddess Guru lessons. Taking the fear out of webinars with Goddess Heather. Goddess Natasha with Selling Without Selling Out. Building your brand with video, Goddess Sunny. Entrepreneur Success Secrets with Goddess Ari. Growing your biz with social media, Goddess Carla. Building a movement with a blog, Goddess Crystalline. Rocking your website and brand, Goddess Vicky. And if you're needing a website, Goddess Vicky will read your cards. She is an Oracle creatrix and reader, and plan your vision with you. Goddess Janine, the power of showing up and being seen. Unapologetic intuitive branding with Goddess Rachel. Creating a spiritual business movement with Goddess Milana. How to generate sales online with Goddess Lashonda. Building a tribe on social media with Goddess Jenna. Yes. Can you imagine all of this wisdom for you? So how much is it already, Abiola? I had two choices. You can tell I'm having fun. The first option was to go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. But then I wouldn't really be able to spend close time with you in the program and stack the value if we went that route. The second option is to require a little bit of a higher investment, but in exchange, I can devote more resources to guarantee your success. And as you can see, everything I've put together is to guarantee your success as much as I can. Rest is up to you. I can only go but so far. But if all that this program did, if all it did was get the right people to know your name, would it be worth it? If all that this program did was attract one premium client who paid you twice the cost of the program, would it be worth it? If all this program did was get you out there as a recognized expert, would it be worth it? What is being seen as a recognized guru with message, money, and freedom worth to you? What is it worth to you? Is it worth 25,000? Is it worth 53,000? Is it worth 10,000? Is it worth 5,000? What is it worth to you? Or more? How much would you invest to be seen as a leading voice? So there are people who reached out to me when we started the Prosperous Priestess Masterclass, and I talked about my VIP offering where you could come to New York and we will work one-on-one on mapping out your book, mapping out your course, mapping out your whole VIP, your whole Prosperous Priestess life, and work and do a reading together and a spiritual healing together and the whole thing. There are people who are wanting to invest more in being a thought leader because for them, that's what it's worth. So what is it worth for you to be seen as a leading voice? You can see why private clients are paying $10,000 and up, right? It makes sense. And it's clear why billion-dollar brands from The Gap to Dropbox are partnering with little old me, right? So we broke down all of these pillars: activate your money mojo, packaging up your prosperous priestess IP, high-end empress empire, bodacious branding and miracle messaging, embody the priestess within, luscious loyal leads, rich magnetic marketing, rich goddess magnetic marketing, vibrant voice and visible, content copywriting and client consciousness, facing your money shadow, spiritual selling without being salesy, turning your mission into a movement, and your goddess money map, and all the bonuses, how to launch your retreat, oracle card decks, how to the legacy programs of the Spiritprneur program, money mindset reset, podcast creators program, done for you course and templates, all of those worth $997, $997, $997, $997, and then the bigger programs worth, $2,000 and up, $5,000 up, and you add all of that up and it comes up to $53,000 plus, the time of all the gurus who are going to be working with you. And so obviously this would be a great deal at the full rate of the program, right? Which is $5,555 or $4,444 sale rate for the general public, right? It would be a great deal at that rate. But because you are here and you've been watching all of this time, and if you are still here, obviously you are in alignment. Type into the comments alignment. Obviously you're in alignment. But because you're here and you're in alignment and you're committed to your purpose and your prosperity, type into the comments purpose and prosperity. You can get started right now for 3 payments of 888. 3 payments of 888. As you can see, I like the goddess numbers. I like the angel numbers. 888. These are the numbers that came to me. Like I said, pricing is a spiritual practice. Or $2,444 paid in full. And I have a paid in full bonus for those of you who are able to invest paid in full, which is a one-on-one Zoom session, a money Reiki clearing session with a Reiki practitioner. And this is great, even if you are a Reiki practitioner yourself, trying to do brain surgery on yourself. Healers need healers, teachers need teachers, coaches need coaches. Okay, so if the paid in full bonus is a one-on-one Zoom money Reiki clearing session. So think about it. If you were even to get just one client from the program, then you've covered your cost, right? One client, you covered your cost. So now you have 2 choices now. So your first option is do nothing, continue do nothing, and not take this leap of faith, which is 100% risk-free. That's your first option. Your second option is to put up this small investment today, and I say small, meaning compared with all the value you're going to get in return, and just give it a shot. If it works, great. If not, and it's within 48 hours, you can ask for your money back and you'll get it. The 48-hour Spiritprneur Prosperous Priestess Guarantee. Sign up today, and if you don't like it for whatever reason within the next 48 hours, just let me know and we will give you your money back. And I will share with you, and I've shared this before, that when you sign up for anything, whether it is a retreat, a course, or whatever, that your life immediately, and you're fearful, your life immediately, the car breaks down, the kids need shoes, that this happens, and the tests come forward. So the question is for you, will you stand your ground and stand in it and say, no, this is my intention. This is my ashe. This is my purpose. The real question is it worth a few minutes of your time to check this out? And which, if it does even half of what I've claimed today in this masterclass, then 6-figure plus Spiritpreneur will pay for itself. Yes? Yes. And then next time I do this masterclass, I'm going to be talking about you. It'll be your face that's up here. So yes, you can make 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess pay for itself. You can make it pay for itself. And if you purchase within 3 days of us having this interaction right now, within the next 72 hours, you will also get bundled with this, the upcoming Priestesshood, which is a program, a ritual priestesshood certification, an Earth Priestess certification. Well, I'm not going to get into that here, but yes, you can make 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess pay for itself. That part of the deal, next time you watch this masterclass, will be edited out because I'm not being told to give that in perpetuity. It's only for a short period of time. The tale of 2 amazing, beautiful women. The woman on the left and the woman on the right. I met them both on the same day. Bob Proctor, who was a phenomenal guru around law of attraction and abundance. He's in the movie The Secret. And a few years ago, he invited me to be a speaker at his $1 Million Summit in New York City, which was phenomenal. And afterward, everyone came up to me wanting to buy whatever training I had. And these 2 women came up to me and said that they wanted to work together. The woman on the left, we got on the phone to talk and see if we were in alignment. And I loved her idea and her concepts and things that she wanted to do. And I thought she was brilliant. And I said, let's do it. And then she had a lot of excuses and reasons why she couldn't do it. And every now and then she sends me, emails and texts saying, I still want to work with you, blah, 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 blah. That was 4 or 5 years ago, at least. The woman on the right said, oh my gosh, this is terrifying. She was a teacher working with children with special needs, but what she wanted to do was completely different. She's a modern day Mae West. And she said, let's do it. Let's do it. And her life has never been the same. She is now on stage. She is now having her own retreats and events. I'm so proud of her. I love her energy. Whenever I see her, she is doing the darn thing. The woman on the left is in the same exact place. Unhappy about her life, unhappy about her relationship, unhappy about her job, miserable. The woman on the right is shining and thriving and evolving. So which one of these women, which one do you want to be in alignment with? You can get started now at manifestyourbusiness.com. Manifestyourbusiness.com. Somebody type it in the comments for me. Manifestyourbusiness.com. Let me show you what to do next. Go to manifestyourbusiness.com. If it feels like you are in alignment and you're ready to go for it. However, I would like to begin this with a smaller container of just 33 amazing women so that I could be able to have the time to do one-on-one hot seats with you, which are coaching sessions that we then, where the rest of the people in the program are present so that they're able to learn from our one-on-one sessions. And you also get a library of previous hot seats that I've done. So we're starting with a smaller container. And so for that reason, I'm inviting you to, if you are feeling in alignment, to invest and let's do it. However, if you need a phone call, and I totally get that, there are times I need a phone call. If you need a phone call, absolutely, let's do it. Just type phone call actually in the comments if you need a phone call, or if you go to manifestyourbusiness.com, you'll see Goddess Joe's phone number there, and just send her a text. It has to be on WhatsApp. She won't get it if you send a regular text because she's in the Caribbean. Go to WhatsApp, send a text, or call her because this is urgent. We got to do this, right? We got to do this. We're beginning in a few days. Orientation is in a week, and the week after that we begin. So let's get on the phone, and figure it out. Figure out if it's in alignment. Figure out if this is in alignment for you. You can get started right now with your first payment of just $888. Manifestyourbusiness.com. Manifestyourbusiness.com. If you want to become a six-figure plus Spiritpreneur Priestess, head to manifestyourbusiness.com. Okay? Like I said, you could get started, 3 payments of $888 or 2444 paid in full. And then you get the paid in full bonus of the one-on-one Zoom Reiki, money Reiki session. Here's Goddess Joe's phone number for those of you who are saying, but I can't get to that link. I can't do whatever, blah, blah, blah. Make it easy for you. Text her, she's the program assistant, on WhatsApp at 973-298-0860. 973-298-0860. It's on the screen, and you can hop on the phone with her within 24 hours on most weekdays. Or you can drop an email to business@abiolaabrams.com with six-figure goddess in the subject line. Be persistent, be dogged in pursuit of your dreams. I'm going to actually say in alignment with your dreams, because you deserve it. You deserve your dreams. So get started today and let's make magic happen together. Yay? Yes. Okay, let's get into some Q&A. Let's get into some Q&A. I'm excited. And yes, for those of you, the Q&A, as I said, when we get to the Q&A, yes, the free goddess bonus for staying until the end. And yes, you still get it if you register for the program. If you invest in the program, if you register for Six-Figure Spiritpreneur Priestess, you still get the free gift, Life Coaching Business Startup Book. You can download it from this link, tinyurl.com/gift from Abiola. tinyurl.com, take a picture or a screenshot, tinyurl.com/gift from Abiola. If you have any problems accessing it, just let Goddess Joe know. Okay, so let's get into some questions. These are the questions you guys have been sending in through Prosperous Priestess. Okay, so what if I'm a beginner and I don't know my message or biz yet? So those of us who are in the VIP of Prosperous Priestess have talked about this. So if you're a beginner and you don't know your message or business yet, this is actually perfect for you because you didn't make all the messy mistakes like I made, and like a lot of the goddesses who are in the program who, have worked with me and who are here in the room with us can tell you they've made a lot of mistakes in trying to piece and patch things together. You don't have any bad habits to undo. We can jump in with quantum marketing and make it happen. So you're in the right place. You need to figure out what your purpose is, what your mission is, what your message is. And so getting some coaching around it and having a program that has been that is built on the energy of success, that has a track record of success, and a teacher that is rooting for you is where you should be. Yes? Yes. Question: I want to create a course. Does this program help me? That is absolutely what we do. 100%. You will be, when I say packaging up your intellectual property, that is a fancy way of saying creating a course or membership. For some people, it's a book. Well, we decide where to go. But for most of you, yes, it's a course. So yes, that's what you'll be doing. And in order to make it easy, I have a done for you course that is a part of this course that each of you is going to shift to be your own thing, but you're starting with a course framework so we can make it totally easy. Got it? Okay, good. Is there any interaction from you in this program? Yes, 1,000,000%, particularly for you who are watching this at this moment where we're starting with a smaller container. There is absolutely interaction at this moment. In the future, I cannot guarantee that. Like I said, right now it's been 4 years since I did any Spiritpreneur teaching. And so it could be 4 years again. I get that nudge from my soul that, okay, this is complete and let it be a DIY thing. And that's what it'll be. And it'll still be worth it if you're watching it in the future and it's a do-it-yourself program now. It's still totally worth it to do so. Okay. But at this moment, yes, absolutely. 100% interaction. Someone wanted to know if their niche is beauty and fashion. Is that okay? Yes, absolutely. Like I said, that you're a spiritpreneur is you could be a coach, a healer, a blogger, an author, a speaker, a creative guru, a practitioner, but your space that you're in could be health, well-being, money and finance, beauty and fashion, food, travel, empowerment, spirituality, and more. So yes. Someone wanted to know, a couple of people, they don't use the term life coach. Is this program for me? Absolutely. That's why it's named Six Figure Plus Spiritpreneur Priestess, because some people, sometimes I use the term coach, sometimes I don't. For me, it's more of a shorthand than anything. You know, there are people that I know, like Colette Baron Reed, who I was talking to, who say, you know, you're not a coach at all. You're so beyond that. Like, you may have a coaching certification, but what you've done is way beyond that. Why do you keep calling yourself a coach? And it's because, you know, like I said, it's a shorthand. So no, you don't need to call yourself a coach at all. And in fact, that's something we'll be working on together in the program. Another question asked was, my focus is multi-level marketing. Is this program for me? So lovingly and respectfully, if MLM is your entire business, then no, it's not. If it's a part of your business, like say you are a healer that also sells essential oils and has MLM in that way, and it's something that you sell on your as your site or part of your income streams, then yes, this is for you. But if it's your whole focus in your whole business, which nothing wrong with that, it's an awesome business model, but I'm not the person for that. It's not my zone of genius. I don't know enough about it to be able to guide you in the way that you need to. And there are amazing coaches that are all about MLM that you should work with. Okay, but I'm proud of you for doing your own thing. All right, other questions? What if I feel overwhelmed? Well, let's just breathe and just take a moment. If you feel overwhelmed, then you need support and you need a safe container. And so I would say put your hands over your heart and breathe. Slow everything down. We control time. Time does not control us. And just align yourself with the timeline where you have the answer. And then just decide. Bet on you. What is the most self-loving choice I could make? That's what I ask myself when I'm overwhelmed. Type that question in the comments. What is the most self-loving choice that I can make right now? What is the most self-loving choice that I can make right now? Money replenishes itself, but time does not. All right, question asked is, I want the paid in full bonuses. Okay, I want the paid in full bonuses. Are there credit or payment plan options? So yes. So you can, on the page, if you go to manifestyourbusiness.com, and you scroll down to where it talks about the investment, about how much it costs. Right there is a button to apply for PayPal credit. And I think you're given that option when you click through to invest, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that option. And then there is another option. I'm glad that this question came up because I keep forgetting to talk about this. There is another option, which is coach financing, it's called. And it is a phenomenal company that allows a lot of folks who are wanting to come with me on a retreat and perhaps finance it. they have that capacity through applying with this program. And so if you're doing one of those things that allows you to then be able to pay in full, then you absolutely, of course, you get the paid in full bonuses. So let me just share this. If you are going to do the financing option, the financing application, and you need Goddess Joe to be on the phone with you while you do it or help you do it or whatever, just get in touch with her. Just let her know. If you need her to let me know, we can do that. It's okay. We are a sisterhood. Okay. The If you do the financing application where it asks what the purpose is of this application, I find that people have more success when they click other. Okay. And if not, if you don't want to do that and you want me to be your bank and you want to do the 888 down payment plan, the 3-pay, then you can do that as well. Okay. And that would not give the paid in full bonuses, but there are other bonuses that are there. And oh my God, look at all the whole things. Like, it's just like amazing how much is here in this program at this moment. Okay. All right, how many hours of videos and worksheets are in the program? It's always interesting to me when people ask this, because what we learn by is not by hours, but I'm sure there's over 100 already. And then we're going to be adding an hour, an hour, let me see, 2, 3, I'm trying to count how many hours we're going to add a week. So there's the yoga, there's the Reiki, and then there are the teaching, the strategy sessions, and probably like an additional 4 or 5 hours a week. So hours and number of worksheets and all of that doesn't work. Focusing on the number doesn't work. Focus on the transformation. And let me say this for people who it's overwhelming to think of 100 hours. You don't have to watch 100 hours. You don't have to watch 100 hours. With the library, all of the back recorded content, you treat it like a Netflix. So if you are wanting to know more about webinars, then you watch that content. If you're wanting to know more about building a YouTube or writing a book, you watch that content. With the main program, we'll go through it together, but the rest of it, you could treat it like Netflix and watch what you need. You don't need to watch 100 hours. You can do it on your time. It gets to be easy. Type into the comments, it gets to be easy. If you're busy, if you're working, we all are. It's okay. You'll do it on your time. Everything is recorded. Everything is saved. It gets to be easy. Okay? All right, good. This sounds amazing, but I'm low on funds. I also got someone was talking about, the recession and they were scared of that. And, there's always a reason to be scared. There's always a reason to be fearful. For me, when I am fearful of something, I want to work with an opportunity that can help me to deal with that. And so rather than you can sit in your fear or get the information, get the support, get the empowerment you need by being in the program. So hopefully that is helpful. And I always ask, okay, well then what's going to move you past that? If you have a business that's not making money, how's it going to start making money without you having the information in order to change things? So something to think about. Is there any interaction with others in the program? Yes, there absolutely is. What if I'm not a technical person? It's funny because I consider myself a technical person, and oh my goodness, the doing this during eclipse season and full moon week, all the tech stuff that has happened has been crazy. I don't want to make the tech gods nervous, so I'm not even going to speak on that, but you don't need to be a technical person to do this. It's okay. You will sign into a learning portal, which is very easy breezy, and things will be posted there. You will watch and participate on a Zoom on an experience like this, and it'll be easy. It all gets to be easy, okay? It's all right. It's okay. You can do it. Can I buy it next week or next month at the full rate? How much is that? Absolutely. It's more than worth it, of course, at the full rate, which will be $5,555. There may be in between there another rate between this introductory rate and that rate. I'm not sure yet. Haven't thought about that yet. But of course, absolutely, it is more than worth it at the full rate. Absolutely. Okay. What happens after I pay? Okay, good. So in this moment, which is different than if those of you who are watching this in the next moment, but in this moment, when you pay, we are gearing up for orientation in a week. And then we begin a week after that. The dates are on the page at manifestyourbusiness.com. So whenever you're watching this, go to manifestyourbusiness.com. The dates are on the page of what is going on in the program, because we're building it to be an evergreen experience that people can come into at any point in time and be able to work on building their business. So it's okay. So after you pay, within 48 hours at this moment, but for those of you who are watching it when we are already going, you'll just come into the program. But for us who at this real time moment, within 48 hours, or actually now within less than 24 hours, you're going to be given the keys to some of the back content, the Netflix, the library of content, until we have our orientation and we get started in a week. And so here's what you'll see. So 6-figure Spiritpreneur Priestess. So here's what some of that looks like. So this is just some of the older stuff, just so you could just see, for those of you who haven't seen the inside of what the learning portal looks like, sometimes it's helpful. So this is just one of the older courses that you'll get, what it looks like. This is not the current course. This is just some of what the older course looks like. So it's just helpful to just see. So you get the lesson. So, you would watch the video, you would watch the lesson, you would watch the workbook. The live sessions will be on Tuesdays, and then possibly Tuesdays and Fridays, I believe, where the live interactive sessions will be. For those of you who prefer to learn live, then this is your moment. Then sign up right now. This is your moment doing these live sessions. So yeah, so here's what the inside of this looks like. Okay, this is what the inside of it looks like. So those are some of the guest teachers, the guest teacher content. That's what it looks like. So you click on this, you can read about the guest teacher, you can watch their video. For the teachers who are coming and working with you along with me, we would work just like the same way we've been working in this Zoom room. This is what a hot seat looks like. If you and I are working together, and you're in the course and you have a pressing issue that I feel like, okay, you need help with and other people can learn from, we'll do a coaching session that we share with the group. And that's called a hot seat. Okay. All right. So what is the cost then? My question for you is, what's the cost of you being in the same place 1 year from now? Okay, so we know the cost of this investment, but what is the cost? Answer that in the comments. What's the cost of being in the same exact place? If next year, exactly 1 year from now, if you've done nothing, what's the cost of being in the same place for you? What does that mean? Okay, we did it. So congratulations to all of the new 6-figure plus Spiritpreneur goddesses. I am so proud of you. If you are on the fence, get off the fence, take your cute booty to manifestyourbusiness.com. If you made it all the way here, it is for a reason. Okay, head over there. If you have any questions at all, hit me up, hit Goddess Joe up. If you hit her up and you don't hear back and she's on Jamaican time and doesn't see your message, be persistent in pursuit of your goal. Hit me up, say, hey, Abiola, I sent Goddess Joe this message. I've got this question. I want to do this. Like one of you beautiful sisters who said, hey, I need to pay for this on 3 different cards. And we figured out a way to make it happen. We are here for you. I am here for your dreams. You are a 6-figure plus Spiritpreneur goddess priestess. We are in our level up era. So let's do this. Manifestyourbusiness.com. Or if you want to get on the phone and find out if it's in alignment, let's get on the phone and make it happen. Let's make it happen. There's Goddess Joe's number. Make it happen. Write it down or take a screenshot. Make it happen. Take a picture. Make it happen. There's my email. Make it happen. Thank Thank you for rocking with me and hanging with me this long. Let me just come over and just make sure VIPs that you don't have any other questions that are here before we go. Make it happen. I'm so excited. Okay, Goddess Cynthia says she needs a phone call, 2 cards. Okay, all right, great. Okay, so Goddess Cynthia, either drop me an email or text Goddess Joe. Empress Star, thank you for putting the number there. I adore you. Thank you. I love a Goddess team player. Yay. That is beautiful. Yay, yay, yay. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Okay, here is a long comment. Let's see. Okay, so there's a long comment. There's a conversation about Christ and okay, let me see. And someone's program that you're developing. Okay, I can't see all the comments here, but we'll put it all together. As long as you are in alignment with beauty, as long as you are in alignment with your power, as long as you are in alignment with your truth, we will make it happen. Make it happen. Okay, so there is the phone number. Let's make it happen. Goddess Empress Star says my comments were for Goddess Doreen. Goddess Antoinette says thank you. I love this sacred selling experience. I feel blessed. Thank you for your service. Goddess Abiola, yay, with her rainbow. Make it happen. Sending you blessings, sending you blessings, sending you blessings. Oh wait, there is one question here in the VIP. All right, let's see. Goddess says, I love your transparency. Fear, okay, what I love is your transparency. Fear has limited me in so many ways. I'm a late bloomer in finding my purpose. I have an idea, but I'm not sure where to start. I just started making TikTok videos to get out of hiding. That's awesome. But what do you suggest I do to get comfortable with helping people without having an audience? Okay, so Goddess, so this is a longer question. This is a longer question. Yay, Goddess Doreen says, I'm going to sign up. It can only help. Yay, see you inside, Goddess Doreen. Excited to help and work with you on your business and your magic. Okay, so dealing with fear, activating around fear. This is something that I can probably answer more in maybe this Sunday for Goddess Temple Sunday. I can answer it there. Okay, or okay, good. Goddess Tynesha says she will be inside. And so this person who's asking this, hopefully you will be inside as well, and we will make it happen there. Okay, let's make it happen. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Can't wait to see you all in person as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we get into the program. Okay, last comment. Goddess Victoria said, I just wanted to say that your African Goddess Rising Oracle is truly transformative and revolutionary for so many reasons. Thank you. Thank you, Goddess. Deep bow to you. See you all inside. Have a beautiful day. Love and alignment to you too. Make it happen.